6'9", so Landell's 6'8" is going to be the matchup the Reds are looking for tonight. As the two number twos go head to head, that's nice bounce pass there, and they're going to call Ngandu on the foul. Great ball movement there from the Reds. Nice bounce pass down low to Landell, and then just too much contact for the referee's liking. They'll put Landell to line. He's 34% on the season from the charity stripe. Had 20 points in their game last Friday on Prince Edward Island against the Panthers. Defeated them 90-84 in overtime. The last time these two teams met, it went down to an exciting 93-88 victory for the X-Men in overtime back in November. And Ngandu is fouled. And it'll be Connor Landell picking up the foul. Great ball movement there. Nice dish pass from Gatlock James down to Ngandu. The dangerous thing about Jeff Ngandu is he's got game from the free throw line. It's 51% from the charity stripe, which is, I don't want to say abnormal, but it's not necessarily something that you hear very often. Somebody 6'9". Good ball movement there from the Reds. Tobin now spinning against Jackson. He's lost the dribble, he can't move. Tries to get it over to Lyre and does. Now Marcus Barnes. Watched closely by Gatlock James. 4 seconds to get a shot off. The Reds air it out, did not touch the rim, and so Coat Thomas will come up with it regardless if he had or not. Thomas now. Watched closely by Barnes. Bounce pass down low to Jeff Ngandu. Ngandu. Jackson drives. Kicks it out to Ngandu. Up and in. 2 points on the board. A 4-0 lead now for the X-Men. Otsudi gets a screen from Landell and gets around Thomas. Looking for some help. Almost traveled. Gets it over to Barnes. Marcus Barnes out of Kitchener, Ontario, working hard against Keontae Beals. He finds the other number two, Eden Osude. That three-pointer is rejected by Thomas. Now he's quickly up the floor. Nice, holy move around the defender. Unfriendly roll out of the basket, and quickly comes Brandon Lyre. He finds Barnes in the corner. Lyre from beyond the arc, drains 3 points. Brandon Lyre, the Brit at a Crawley, United Kingdom, puts 3 points on the board, and it's a 1-point basketball game. Jackson watched closely by the aforementioned Brit. And they're going to call a 3 in the key, I believe. Going to have a look at this. Great ball movement here by the Reds. Lyra just takes a step beyond the arc and pulls the trigger and finds nothing but nylon. So it'll be Marcus Barnes out of the aforementioned Kitchener, Ontario to inbound. He'll get it over to Eden Otsude out of Hamilton, Ontario. He's watched closely by his opposite number. Loses him through a screen, pulls up and fires, no good. Jackson on the rebound. Here come the other way, come the X-Men. Jackson turns on the Jets, and he's fouled and hard into the bleachers. And Jackson went down hard, and he's a player the X-Men do not want to lose. Having a look at it here, Jackson grabs the rebound. Great work there, and turns on the Jets. And then just an awkward move around Mark Tobin, and then back first into that plastic seat on the bleachers. He's good, though. Got a round of applause as he got up, and he's good enough to shoot his free throws. Good on the first. Jackson 85% from the charity stripe, went 9 for 10 last week against UPEI with 37 points in the win, and he's 2 for 2, and Jackson will stay in. Otsudi now working against Jackson. He gets a screen. Nice pass out to Barnes. Barnes loses the handle, but they're going to call Coat Thomas for the foul.
This nigga already fouled him, bro.
So it'll be the X-Men's second foul. The Reds also with 2. Lyre to Barnes, triggers a 3, nylon. Tie game, 6-6, 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jackson now shadowed by the Brit. He gets a screen from James. Doubled now.
Oh, dunk that bitch.
Thomas, who will slam it home.
Yeah,
Thomas does well there.
He's tough.
For the X-Men, Eden Otsude.
Already dunking, bro. It's game, bro. Better drop 50
no
points.
Good. Batted around.
Better drop 50 points, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Landell shot no good. Second chance points, though, will go. James now, he'll slow things down and hand it over to Jackson. Jackson watched closely by Lyre. He'll get a screen from James, drives, puts it up, and in. DJ Jackson. 2-point lead for the X-Men. This game going to be considerably closer than the women's game.
No, it's not, bro.
Beals works against his opposite number in Eden Otsude. They'll get it over to Brandon
Where
Lyre.
the fans at, bro?
And then down to Mark Tobin, who loses it. Poked away by, I believe that was Beals, who got a hand on it. And now he's got the rock for the X-Men. Pulls up to beyond the arc and fires no good. And that'll be Guacoa sending that out of bounds. Oh, excuse me, it's gone off of a UNB red according to the referee. So it'll be DJ Jackson. So Gerardo Mitchell will check in. He'll spell Connor Landell. Jackson looking for a recipient. He finds it.
Shoot that, bro. Oh.
And Guacoa goes up and is rejected by the back of the iron.
It's laid up.
Off a nice feed from Matt.
Oh, hell no.
Mark Tobin in the corner drains 3 points. And the Reds have their first lead of the evening, 11-10. Jackson.
That's not even nice, bro.
Calls the play for the X-Men.
Not even nice,
James
bro. Why do you
presses at a scream.
hit that?
He gets the rock instead.
Corner, nigga.
Puts it up.
Come on, G.
Just short. Bounced around. Guacoa had it for a second, then batted away.
Oh, my God.
Now
Guacoa, bro.
Coat Thomas.
Get Guacoa. Get him out the court, bro. He's messing everything up. You better block that.
And around, and he's fouled.
Get him off the floor, bro. Guacoa. What are you doing?
He is, and they're going to call Guacoa on it. We're going to now look at it here. Nice little hesitation, not too much speed, kind of caught everybody sleeping. And they're going to call Guacoa on the foul, and he'll check out. So Grumbach will come into the game for the X-Men. He'll be on the floor with Matt Pennell, Coat Thomas, DJ Jackson, and Jeff Ngandu. On the floor for the Reds is Gerardo Mitchell. He'll have help in the form of Mark Tobin, Marcus Barnes, Brandon Lyre, and of course Eden Otsude shooting his free throws. He's good on the first. He's got one more. It's a 2-point lead now for the Reds, looking to make it 3. And it'll stay a 2-point game as that shot will roll in and out. Jackson now for the X-Men. Nice move there. Kick pass to Coat Thomas flying into the rim with authority.
That was great. Man, if you dunk that, that's a carry.
Shot home, a tie game now, 12-12.
Why don't you dunk that, KT?
Lyre for 3, no good. Rebound in the hands of the Reds. Lyre goes up,
that's a foul.
And it's rejected.
That is not a, bro, that's not a foul.
Jeff
Ngandu. That's a block.
We're going to have another look at this here.
That was a bad lob.
Here's the nice, powerful lob from Jackson up to Coat Thomas. Nice moves there. And then a 3 bounces off into the hands of eventually Brandon Lyre, and then Jeff Ngandu flying in.
Oh, what am I saying? That's a
says
foul.
No. Referees call a foul, deeming too much contact for their liking. So Brandon Lyre came down hard on what looks like his tailbone, so he'll sub out. And they're going to check in Matthias Muscroft at a Sussex, New Brunswick. He'll shoot the free throws. He's 68% on the season.
He really fucked up his tailbone.
He drains the first. His teammates will form up around him. Outside the keys, he looks to shoot his second and doesn't. He's good on that. Grumbach will trigger the inbound for the X-Men. He'll find Jackson. Tries to spin. Does well to keep the dribble. James tries to set a screen.
Shoot that. Shoot that, nigga.
In the corner. Drives, spins. James has the rock. Fires.
That better go in.
3 points. No good. Coat Thomas gets the rebound and stays in bounds. Pennell now.
Assist?
3 points.
Gang. Gang, gang. Pop, pop.
Matt Pennell's 3-point shots almost automatic.
Give me 3. Yo, Quad gotta be more selfish. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He out there passing the ball and shit,
now
bro.
watching Eno Tsude closely. Tried to get around him. Tried to hand it off to Musgrove. That was picked off by Jackson. Now Thomas.
That's
that's
tough. That's a tough pass.
Grumbach. 3 points. Just off the front iron, but a putback by Gatlock James. And Stfx will take 2. Barnes. Otsude, 3.
Barnes.
Bucket. Eden Otsude drains that 3-pointer. Jackson looking to respond.
What the fuck?
No good. As that rebound picked off by Javardo Mitchell. Tie game again. Stfx grabs that ball
deal.
out of midair and
Go, nigga.
stops the Reds at the basket. Thomas driving up. No good. James trying to get the ball. Does eventually. And they're going to call a foul. So they're going to call it on number 14. That's Mark Tobin.
That was a tough take.
Let's see, it's batted around here and right there. They're going to. That's too much hold for the ref's liking. So a bit of a yard sale for the Reds. We'll reset the floor when we get a chance as Pennell grabs the inbound. Nice movement around. They'll find Beals. Beals drives, tries to go up. That's rejected, but batted around, and James comes up with it.
Ooh.
Pennell, no good from beyond the arc, and a rebound in the hands of the UMB Reds. Quickly up now to Mark Tobin. He'll pass it off to Reese Zorgel. Otsude now drives, puts up, airs it out. And they're going to send that out of bounds. And as they'll say, it'll go off of an X-Men player.
Hey, man,
so
I could swear.
Reds ball, we'll have a look at it
my
here.
life. I could do whatever I want.
Ooh, that's a handful of hands. That's a tough call to make.
I want. Like, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?
Landau.
Nobody.
Muscroft.
Nobody's gonna stop me.
Watched by Jackson. Landau down low. Working against James. No
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
And Jackson will come away with it. Driving, speeding.
That's tough. That's
No
not tough.
good on the
That's
shot.
not tough.
Couldn't get past Muscroft.
That's not tough.
Otsude. He'll find Zorgel. Edie. Now down to Landau.
Oh my God.
Edie,
That was a
shot
foul.
rejected.
That was a foul.
Another look at this one here.
Yeah, that's a foul. Watch.
Nice pass to Edie, and then two X-Men converge to
That's a
reject
foul.
that shot.
That's a foul. That's a clean foul, bro.
Otsude 3-pointers, no good. Batted around in the hands of Armstrong, who checked in just in this past opportunity
Shoot
to
that.
do so. Beals
It's
thought
okay,
about a
Beal.
3. James drives,
Piss me off.
doesn't get the shot away, again, and the UMB Reds come away with it after a interesting possession for the X-Men. As Otsude, nice bounce pass to Edie, just couldn't hang on to it. It'll be Stfx ball. So Joel and Gagna, he'll check in. And he'll spell Gatlock James.
Bro, the game is too close.
Or substitutions, excuse me,
Game
for the
is
Reds
too
that
close.
I missed, and we'll catch up on as soon as we're able.
Ooh. Give me
Just
nothing.
strong off the
Give me nothing.
front iron. But a great defensive play there by Joel Ungagna. There's that 3, just bounces off the front iron, just too strong, and Gagna does a great job there batting that one into Connor Landell and then out of bounds. So it'll be an X-Men ball. Grumbach will take the inbound. trying to back down his defender. Basket's not falling for the X-Men as Armstrong triggers a three. Just off the front iron and out.
What are you doing? No. Don't play with that, okay?
That's Zorgel. Over now to Muscroft. Working against Pennell. Thought about handing it off. Now he gets it over to Zorgel again. Bounce pass down low. And up and in for Connor Landell. 19-17 the lead here for the Reds. Armstrong now with the ball. He's shadowed closely by number 0, Eddie. Pennell, 3, bucket.
Give me 3.
20-19 the lead for
What?
Stfx. This is going to be a back and forth
Only
game,
1 point
folks.
lead.
Strap in.
Brother,
30 seconds
brother,
remain
piss
here
me
in
off,
the
bro.
first quarter.
This should be a
Armstrong
blowout.
watching Burns closely. Burns
is
pulls
tough, I
up,
ain't gonna lie.
shoots.
Yeah,
Count
he's
the
tough.
basket.
That's what he does. That's what he does,
Marcus
guys.
Burns.
That little nigga tough.
Great look at it
Look
here.
at him. Look at him.
Burns. Armstrong
Light skin
tries to
playing
watch him
style. Look at
closely.
him.
Burns
Nice.
just
Calm, composed.
almost gets a little bit of separation.
Look at him. Look at him. Going
Just
to the free throw
enough
line.
for
Man got
Armstrong
aura.
to commit a foul
Aura.
and
Whatever
send
the
him
hell
to the
you call
line
it.
for an extra shot.
That's aura right there, bro.
He's
That is aura.
69% from the charity stripe this season and
Look how clean that
completes the
switch was.
three-point play.
Aura.
Burns had 12
Aura.
points and went 1 for 2 from the free throw line in their last game
Tough little
on
nigga.
last Friday against UPEI.
I don't think he can play defense though. He's always
Armstrong. Watched closely by Muscroft. He get a screen
Ooh,
from Ogagna and
that's
a
not a travel,
travel
that's a foul.
called. And the X-Men will turn it over. 2-point lead for the Reds. 9 seconds remain. Shot clock is off. Reds will have to get this ball in quick. 8 seconds now. Ogagna watching it closely and rejected. Marcus Barnes trying to go to the rim. Joel Ngogna says no. Watch this here. Ngogna gets up and fingertips on it, says no. Nice move there. Matthias Muscroft
What just happened?
put 2 points on the board,
Oh
extending
my
the lead
God. How you
for
gonna
the
replay
Reds to
stuff?
4. We'll have a look at that here. Great job inbounding the ball by the Reds.
Oh my God, bro.
Just Muscroft, great set play, almost looked like a football call. Nice little route ran there by him
I'm serious.
to the rim, and
Really not.
2 more points on the board. That'll extend their lead, as I mentioned, 24-20
Excuse me.
in favor of the Reds, looking to hand the X-Men their first loss on home court all season. They're 7-0 when they play at home. X-Men 13-3 on the season. The Reds 9-8 on the season. They're 4th in the AUS, and they're coming off of a 4-game win streak. So the Reds looking to keep that going. Their journey to keep that win streak alive is aided, of course, by their star players. So Marcus Barnes, he's leading the way for the Reds. He's got 6 points. Eden Otsude, Matthias Muscroft, and Connor Landell, they've each got 4. Brandon Lyre and Mark Tobin, they've each got 3. Those are your scorers for UNB. For the X-Men, Matt Pennell, he's got 6. DJ Jackson, Coat Thomas, Jeff and Gandu, they've all got 4. Gatlock James, he's got 2. And those are your scorers for the Stfx X-Men. So Gatlock James with 2. Matt Pennell, the only X-Men off the bench to score any points. He's got 6 of them. Have a look here. Some great defensive plays there by the Reds. But Big Jeff able to finish on that one. And that's a 3-pointer by Brandon Lyra that just left all alone. He went 1 for 3 in their previous game against the aforementioned UPEI Panthers last Friday. Brandon Lyra, a threat from pretty much anywhere on the floor. He's got 231 points so far this season in 504 minutes played. And he shoots 29% from beyond the arc, 33% from within it. So while we get set to go, reminder that this game is presented to you by Bell Alliant Pure Fiber Internet, Canada's fastest internet. You can check availability, bellalliant.ca/fiber. After a quick possession by the Reds, the X-Men come away with it. Grumback triggers a 3. just off the back iron and out. Here come the Reds now.
Why is he open?
Zorgel's three.
Oh,
He'll
why
air
is
it
he
out, but a
open?
putback.
Like,
That was Brandon Lyre. That'll be good for 2 points. And
no, I'm not calling him.
Armstrong now.
No, don't come
He'll
to
find
me.
Grumbach to James. Grumbach again, looking for a three. Can't get rid of his defender. James spins, hands it off.
Please,
Grumbach
please,
three,
please, please.
bucket. Bennett Grumbach's points culminated in a 3-point deficit for the X-Men, 26-23 in favor of the Reds. Muscroft, three,
Where are you going?
in and out. Rebound in the hand of the
What?
Reds. He'll try
Where you going?
again. Now he'll hand it off.
Over here.
Lots of back and forth there by the Reds. Reese
Come over
Zorgel tried to
here.
get the ball to his teammate, just couldn't, and it'll ricochet out of bounds and
Oh, this guy's actually
be a
look at
Stfx
him.
ball.
Oh, he's over there in the dark.
Grumbach inbounds to Armstrong. He's watched closely by Lyre. James tries to set a screen. Lyre sees right through it. Grumbach gets handed the rock. He'll pull up. 2 points.
Wow,
Bennett
bro, this guy
Grumbach.
love the darkness. Scary ass kid. What happened? What happened? What happened? I missed it.
Lyre, he'll pass it off to Zorgel. 4-3, bucket, Reese Zorgel.
Bro,
Lead now extends to 4 for the Reds. Armstrong now watched closely by Lyre. James tries to set a screen. Lyre reads right through that again.
Ooh, that's
Armstrong
tough.
drives through 2 Red players.
that's not on the floor, bro. Continuation.
They're going to call a foul on Matthias Muscroft. That'll be his first and the team's first in this quarter. And Brandon Lyre will have a much-deserved rest as they bring in, I believe it's Mark Tobin to replace him.
Oh, oh, oh.
Keontae Beals three-pointer.
No, 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 no.
Mark Tobin tries to answer right back.
Nice,
No
nice,
good.
nice, nice.
Grumbach
Let's go.
comes up with the rebound. He'll pass it off to Matt Pennell, and they'll begin the transition
Wait,
the other way.
where you
Pennell
going again?
drives up and too far.
Buddy,
James
buddy,
gets
you
the
see
rebound
light over
though. Armstrong for three.
there? Is there light over
Too
there?
much horsepower on that
There's no
shot.
light.
It'll ricochet out off the back
Yeah,
of the iron.
Go back that way. Good job.
Marcus
Move over there.
Barnes slowing things down for the Reds, but then he'll pull up from beyond the arc and drain 3 points.
Why you letting these people shoot
32-28 the
threes?
lead now for the Reds.
Come on, man.
Armstrong hands it off to Beals.
Ooh,
He'll
ooh.
pull up for 3 and drain it.
Now play some defense.
These teams trading 3-point
Don't
blows.
trade. Don't trade. Just hit a three.
As this quarter
Stop them.
progresses.
Hit more threes. Exploit them. Okay. No
Barnes
trading.
does well there to lose
Exploit
his
them.
defender. And Stfx and Keontae Beals do
That's
well on
Stfx
defense
ball,
there.
man. They're cheating. These guys are cheating.
Coat Thomas and DJ Jackson will check in, and they'll spell Pennell and Tariq Armstrong. A nice rest for those two. And we'll be back in action. It'll be a UNB red ball
sure.
after that defensive
Second quarter.
stop by
Almost done
Stfx.
second quarter, man. Time's flying.
Muscroft, he gets it into Lyre, who is checked back in. He'll pass it off to Barnes, driving. Gets past one defender, doesn't get past
Oh,
two.
my goodness, man. Like,
Count the basket. Marcus Barnes. Have a look at that here. Nice movement. Barnes drives. He loses Coat Thomas, but picks up Gatlock James. And I'm not entirely sure where the foul is, but the referee probably has a better view than
I didn't see. I don't know what a foul is
So
either.
Barnes will shoot
Like,
2. He's 69%
Bro did a good
from
job
the
acting.
floor, or from the free throw line so far this season, or a 3-point play, excuse me. So he completes it. He's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe so far tonight. James now in possession. Drives. Up. Unfriendly bounce. Coat Thomas tried to knock it in. Doesn't. James almost
There was
poked
no
it free,
foul
but
there.
couldn't. And that's an
There
empty
was no
trip for
foul
the
there.
X-Men.
Okay.
Lob pass down low.
Bro, lob it.
Landell
Good job.
can't get it to fall, and Jackson comes away with the rebound. James now. Quick up from
James,
Jackson.
James. He got
He'll
no
send it
numbers.
out
Thank you.
Back to the original sender in DJ Jackson. Now he'll get it back from him. These two play pitch and catch. Kawhi Thomas spinning, up. Doesn't get it to fall, bounces around, gets his own rebound, tries to start the dribble and does.
Hey, that's nothing. That's
Kawhi
baby food.
Thomas
That's you.
looking to get around his defenders. He got two of them now. Doesn't get the rock to fall.
Come on.
That's two empty trips.
Come on, Coach, what are you doing?
And
Like, don't just throw it
one
up
empty
there.
possession for the X-Men. Here come the Reds the other way. Muscroft over to Lyra in the corner. Reds can't get the rebound off that three, and here comes Jackson driving, working against his opposite number, puts it up, count the basket, DJ Jackson. They're going to get Lyra with the foul, and Jackson just turns on the Jets. And right there, just too much contact for the referee's liking, and they'll put him on the line. So Connor Landell and Matthias Muscraft will check out.
Tied game? Is it?
Jackson completes a three-point play. 1 point deficit now for the X-Men. Otsudi. Burns working against his opposite number in Jackson. Pull up. 2 points. Marcus Burns. And Burns took a little bit of contact to the face there, so he's got a bleed he's got to take care of.
This guy scored
So
with
he'll
a
have a
bloody
seat
nose.
for now. It'll be
Holy.
Cayman Grouse to spell him at Halifax, Nova Scotia. You can see
This
right
guy
there, bottom of
scored
your
with a bloody
screen,
nose.
on the replay there, the beginning of that nosebleed. So he'll go have a seat and get it packed up, and he'll be back.
Hey, y'all better
shortly.
run the score before he cuts back in here.
Luckily, I don't believe any blood ended up on the jersey, so he doesn't have to switch. As they're going to call Brandon Lyra on the hold there. We'll have a look at it here. Right there. Okay. They're going to call that a hold. And regardless, Jackson will shoot two, and he's good on the first.
Oh, they're insane, fam. They're literally just
So as I
blowing
was
the
mentioning
whistle and
about
hoping it's a
the
foul, bro. They just blow the whistle and
blood on
hope that nobody complains.
the jersey of one of the Reds players. Nice steal there by Kawhi Thomas. Jackson three-pointer incoming. Airs it out, no good. And it's going to be in the hands of the UMB Reds.
Yeah. Good job. Off his
Long
foot.
story short,
No, don't
if,
even ask him if he saw it right, bro.
a player
It was
gets
off
blood on their
Red's
uniform,
foot.
they have to go and
Thank
change
you.
it regardless if it's red or not. And they're going to the refs are going to reverse that decision. It's going to be a Stfx ball. And so a 2 point deficit now for the X-Men, 37-35. Grumback three-pointer blocked. Jackson gets the rebound. Got to get busy. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fires a three off the rim, so it's good. Beals now in possession.
No shot clock, bro. Oh my God.
Beals from the free throw line drains it.
Oh, my fault.
Tie game.
My fault, Gabe.
37-37.
My fault. My fault. Damn, that was tough.
Otsudi, watched closely by Kawhi Thomas.
Come on. Let's do
He'll
something.
get
here.
some help from Edie. Otsudi drives, kicks out into the corner for Zorgel, who goes to the basket, can't get it off.
Let's go. We gotta
AJ
score.
Jackson comes away with the
We gotta
rebound.
get up. We gotta get up, bro. We gotta score.
Jackson driving,
Ooh,
kicks
that
out,
corner.
Beals in the corner, 3 points, bucket. UNB will take a timeout. And Stfx now in possession of the lead for the first time since about halfway through that first quarter. So we're going to have a look at some of these highlights from Keontae Beals, draining buckets wherever he goes.
Stay over
He
there.
leads the way for the X-Men. He's got 11
over there.
points.
Stay over there.
He's 4 for 6 from the floor, and he's 3 for 4 from beyond the arc.
Stay over there, Mutt. Don't come to me, Gabe.
When the buckets aren't falling for anybody else, just hand it off to Keontae Beals. Does well there to not travel, plants that pivot foot down hard. And here's this three-pointer incoming. Jackson kicks it out to him, sees him into the peripheral, and nothing but net on that shot from Keontae Beals. And there's a good look at the UNB Reds. As mentioned earlier, 4-game winning streak. They defeated UPEI last Friday in overtime. On the other side of the ball, Marcus Barnes putting in the work for the Reds. He leads the way with 14 points. shooting 5 of 8 from the floor. He's
First time I
2
ever
for
seen
2
the
from beyond the
women's
arc.
lose.
And there's one. Does really good here. He loses Coat Thomas, picks up Gatlock James. That ended up being called an and one opportunity for him, which he then completed. A nice pull up there from him, and that's ended up where he ended up with the little bit of a nosebleed. Went, sat down, had some gauze applied, and he'll be back shortly. As Otsudi works against Coat Thomas, he'll pass it off to Kaiman Grouse.
Oh,
Grouse
hell
a 3,
no.
bucket
Oh, what?
over the top of Bennett Grumback, and we're back to
You
square.
gotta play defense, bro, Bennett. Like, I don't know how you made
Jackson
that. That
now.
was lucky, but come on, bro.
Watched closely by
Defense.
Zorgel. Kicks it over. Grumback wide open, 3 points. Just too
wide
strong,
open,
and the
my guy.
Reds will come up with the rebound.
How you gonna miss a wide open
Zorgel
three?
will
That's your
pass it
job.
across to Grouse.
That's your job,
Watched
gang.
by Toat Thomas. He'll get it back. Watched by Pennell. Grouse. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Got to get something off. Stfx stifling defense here. Otsude got to get a shot off too.
Grumback. It's always Grumback.
And he does. Batted around. Reds in control, but tied up there by Beals, and a jump ball will be called. So we'll see the possession error here in a moment, but another great look at that defensive stop there, and
You know that one day you get a rebound over two.
great job
Oh,
tying
my
up the
bad, no.
jump ball
He
was Matt Pennell.
bad,
Possession
no.
error will favor Stfx as Jackson will take the inbound from James. Jackson, he picks up Grouse, trying to get a screen, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
No foul. Come on, man. No foul.
Oh no, they're going to say Kaiman Grouse committed a foul on him. Grouse averaging roughly 5 minutes a game. He's got 13 games played so far this season. Jackson inbounds, or gets the inbound, from Thomas, does well to avoid the over and back. Jackson driving, puts it up and in. Strong finish from DJ
That's
Jackson.
aura. That's aura right there. That's aura. Like,
Otsude
that's tough.
working
Doing
against
that.
James, puts it up and over the top of the two of them. And Javardo Mitchell slams it home.
Oh my God.
Jackson. Corner for Coat Thomas. Thought about a 3. Drives instead. And he'll air it out. Kept in bounds. Just about by Guacoa.
Don't replay that. Why you replaying
Have a look at
it?
this last
Why
red
you
bucket.
replaying it, bro?
Great work here. Nice play there. And Javardo Mitchell with the exclamation point on those 2 points. As what a lob there, Eden Otsude. It looked like Javardo Mitchell wanted the lob for a slam dunk, but Eden Otsude slammed it, or lobbed it, right into the basket by himself. Jackson, he's watched closely by Grouse. Fires a
tough shot.
shot,
Over
but
two people?
couldn't get it to fall, and here comes Zorgel.
Whoa.
Otsude, 3, off the front iron, rebound in the hands of
You gotta
Edie,
get a rebound, bro. Like,
and they're
come
going to
on.
call him out of bounds.
Holy.
Stfx will call a timeout.
Buy a damn rebound.
44-42 the lead now for the Reds. This game a back and forth battle. UMB Reds outscoring Stfx in the first quarter 24-20. Now Stfx outscoring the Reds 22-20. So about a minute and 52-ish seconds remain here in the second quarter. And while these two teams talk over what they're going to do next, we'll remind you that you can visit goexgo.ca to stay up to date on all the latest Stfx sporting news, scores, ticketing information, and upcoming events. Or simply follow Stfx Athletics on Facebook, X, or Instagram for insights on all of our X-Men and X-Women teams. And fans can cheer on the blue and white in fresh Stfx gear. Visit goexgo.ca/shop for all of your X-Men and X-Women merchandise needs. And don't forget, Stfx Athletics runs a weekly online 50-50 draw each Friday. The next draw happening Friday, February 21st at 2 p.m. So visit goexgo.ca/5050 to learn more and play today. So about $1.40 left to play here in this first half of basketball action. Is this doubleheader? These two teams meet again tomorrow afternoon in a matinee matchup in the last home game of the season for the Stfx. They will then take to the road and head to the Rock. They'll play Memorial, and the UMB Reds will finish the season at home against Acadia next Friday. Jackson will pick up the inbound from James, way back on the far side of the court. Everybody else stayed up on this side. James will get it from Jackson. Drives, spins, thought about it. Coat Thomas now gets it from him.
I don't know.
Stifling defense coming from the Reds. Can't get anything off. Hammer that out of bounds off the hands of Gerardo Mitchell. Great defense there from the Reds, not allowing Stfx to get any sort of production or points generation possibilities off. So it'll be Jackson to inbound. He'll find James down low and up and in. Gatlock James. Tie game. Minute 15 left to play. Otsudi. Pull up. Jumper. Too strong. Beals with the rebound. Beals with some speed. He'll get it over to Jackson. Jackson driving through traffic. Kicks it out. Beals beyond the arc. Thought about it. Thinks about it again and does. Just off and out of bounds. So the Reds will hold possession. 50 seconds left to go in the game. Barnes driving. Almost blocked by Joel Ngagna, but instead it rolls in for 2 points for the Reds. 46-44. Jackson now surveying his options. Now he hits the gas. Jackson pulls up to the basket and puts 2 points on the board. Ties up this game. About 3 seconds separate shot clock, game clock as Barnes drives. Now he's watched closely by James. They try to get a screen, but James powers through it. Kicks it out wide open. Grouse beyond the arc. Thought about it. Thinks again. Now he hands it over to Otsude. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Otsude pushes off of Coat Thomas. We'll have a look at it here. Right about here. Powers through him and pushes off. Coat Thomas, great job there selling that one to the officials, making sure they noticed it. Perhaps a little bit of embellishment there, but the refs call it anyways. And we're sitting square. 46 all with about 8 seconds left to go. And there's that almost lob that I thought could have been a slam dunk coming for Gerardo Mitchell, but instead just ended up in the bottom of the basket from Eden Otsude. And there's that shot. Gatlock James putting 2 points on the board to tie this game up. And there's Barnes driving, almost blocked there by Ngagna, but he managed to get it up and over top of his reach and in. Jackson is a dangerous fellow when he sets his mind on going to the basket. Nice soft touch off the glass and rolls that one in for 2 points. And it will be no surprise to any Stfx fans who are avid watchers that GJ Jackson's leading the way for the X-Men. He's got 12 points in 18 minutes played, while on the other side of the floor in the red and black jerseys is Marcus Barnes leading the way. He's got 16 in 15 minutes played, so two very efficient scorers showing off here tonight. So Gatlock James, he'll fire it across the floor to DJ Jackson. Shot clock is off, 5 seconds to go in the game. Jackson pull up three-pointer, no good. And Ngagna will fire that one out of bounds. So with 2 seconds left on the clock, the UMB Reds will have a quick possession to do what they want with. Got to be quick and unable to get a shot off. So at the end of the half, it'll be a tie game, 46 all for the UMB Reds and the Stfx X-Men. As mentioned previously, Marcus Barnes for the Reds leads the way with 16 points. Eden Otsude behind him. The next closest scorer, he's got 6 points. Then Brandon Lyra behind him with 5. Matthias Musgrove and Connor Landell.
Look at that. Oh, it's over. I think my code. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. What's taking so long? Start ain't brother. Me off.
Good evening and welcome back to AUS TV. I'm Hayden Fugier, welcoming you back inside Coach K Court here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia for tonight's Atlantic University Sport Men's Basketball game featuring the visiting UNB Reds taking on the home team, the Stfx X-Men. And if you missed the first half, just take a look at the scoreboard on the bottom of your screen and that kind of tells you all you need to know. It was a back and forth battle between these two teams, led by Marcus Burns. He's got 16 points. He's leading all scorers. And DJ Jackson for the X-Men, he's got 12. He's leading the way for them as well. So the Reds will get first crack at possession. Nice little move there by Connor Landell to open up the scoring in this second half of action. Don't forget that these two teams will be back in action again tomorrow as Jackson hits the gas and hits 2 points on the board. Otsude almost lost the handle, but manages to hang on tight to it. Tobin now. He'll find Lyre. They got Landell down low, working against big man Jeff Ngondo. He'll air out his shot, and Jackson comes back the other way. Kicks out Coat Thomas. Too strong off the boards, and Ngondo ties up.
What are you doing?
A Red player who's been hidden behind his large frame. Coat Thomas, good shot there, and then just down they go, and they disappear, and they're still tangled up down there.
Try to dunk it.
They finally managed to break themselves free, and it was Brandon Lyre caught in under all that. A nice friendly high five to say all is good. Brandon Lyre, 6'6". Jeff Ngondo mentioned previously he's 6'9", so bit of a size mismatch. And here's Coat Thomas with the ball. Now over to James. He'll get Ngondo working against Landell. Spinning, tries to put it up, gets his own rebound, rolls in and out, and Landell will pick up the board. Lyre now for the Reds. Eyes down the Stfx basket. Jackson working against him.
Let him shoot.
Lyre will play go between as they hand it off to Otsude. Otsude drives against big Ngondo and manages to block that shot, and they go down in a pile. Big collision there on the other side as Gadlock James puts 2 points up for the X-Men. 50-48, the X-Men lead here in the third quarter. Burns drives, puts it up, and a nice high arc to avoid any blocking, and he just drains that one to tie the game back up at 50.
Damn. How is he making shit like that?
Well, remind you, the last time these two teams met, it went to overtime. And there's a very real possibility we could end up at overtime here again tonight. As a big kerfuffle happens down here, we're going to look at this. DJ Jackson turns on the gas, crashes into Landell, and then big Jeff Ngondo trying to grab the rebound. It landed on top of a Red player. And that's a lot of fella to be landing on top of you. 2'10", 6'9". Is Jeff Ngondo. That's Marcus Barnes now for the Reds with the ball. Almost lost it, but gathered it back up. He lost the dribble, though, so he's got to get rid of it. He passes it off to Otsude, who finds Lyre, who kicks it over to Tobin, whose shot bounces in and out, but Lyre will get the rebound and 2 points for the Reds. 52-50 now in favor of the Reds. Lyre watches Jackson closely as they make their way across the court. As Jackson calls the play. Looking for some help. Here comes Beals. And Ngondo sets a screen. Jackson pulls up and pulls in 2 points for the X-Men. Quick up to Tobin, who misses his shot. I think Ngondo got a hand on that one, and he definitely got a hand on that one.
Get the ball,
bro. Batted around as it rolls, and now it's tied up, and it's still going, and there goes Keontae Beals no good. Coat's putback, no good. Ball rolling around. Coat Thomas manages to pick it up, and he'll calm things down. Beals pulling up, driving, kicks it way out to Jackson. Couldn't get to him, though, and Marcus Barnes has it the other way. Jackson pokes it out of his hand, but Barnes able to hang on to it. He'll kick it over. Landell now to Otsude. From beyond the arc, Otsude, too strong, off the iron and out. And we'll have a look here at some of these blocks. So Jeff Ngannou got a piece of that one. And then this next shot here, he gets a big piece of, sends it flying, and then batted around, and eventually in the hands of Beals, who came down, and then it was batted around even more, and we remain tied, 52-52. Jackson to James. Starts his dribble, plows through a red defender. Couldn't get the shot to fall, though, and now they're tied up, and a jump ball coming.
Jump ball on the play. UNB ball.
James and Lyre say all good. And Mark Tobin to inbound the ball. Mark Tobin at Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Another Newfie on the court, Keontae Beals. Or excuse me, Matt Pennell. Look at the wrong name of my court, and a name you don't see on the court very often for Stfx. That's Tim Bilk, fan favorite here in the building. As Brandon Lyre's shot is good. And he extends lead by 3. Jackson. Tim Bilk sets a screen. Jackson drives, puts it up, fouled, and count the basket, DJ Jackson. Having a look at this here. This is great work by Billick, who we don't normally see. Great, strong screen set there. Being able to hold that defender at bay. Billick played in just 8 games so far this season. He's got 10 points. 10 minutes and 5 points, at Halifax, Nova Scotia. He's a first year, and Jackson completes a 3-point play and ties the game back up at 55 all. Barnes, watched closely by Thomas, can't get close enough to the basket, but he'll get a screen by Landell. He'll put it up off the front of the iron, and Jackson will come down with the rebound. Jackson crashing into Barnes, kicks it over to Thomas. Can't get the basket to fall, though, and here comes the Reds the other way. Tobin kicks out, Landell, shot doesn't go, swarmed by the Stfx defenseman. They're going to count the basket. Connor Landell.
That's crazy.
Having a look at this here. That's Moisecroft drives, he kicks it out to Landell. There's 1, 2 shots,
They called that?
and a foul.
Oh my goodness.
So Tim Billick will check out, and Jeff Ngannou, he'll check back in. 57-55, the score now 58-55. 3-point lead for the UNB Reds. 5 minutes and 5 seconds or so to go here in the third quarter. Jackson gets a screen from Pennell, and he drives. That's poked out of his hands by a UNB Red defender. And it will be a Stfx ball as we restart the clock. Jackson. He finds Pennell. Looking for some help. He'll get Thomas at the top. Now Grumbach, 3-pointer. Just wide of the mark.
Come on, bro. That's your only job, gang. That's your only job.
And the Reds will take over.
When's the game going to start, bro? I'm tired of watching this game.
Watched closely by Pennell. 3-point lead for the Reds as they get it off to Muscroft. Working against Jackson. Gets it back over to Barnes. Barnes against Pennell. Pennell swatting at it. Barnes driving, puts it up over his head. Too strong. Bounced around, got his own rebound, though. Now he'll pass it around a few times. He'll get it back, though.
Travel. Oh, my
Pass
God.
from Mark Tobin to him.
Oh, my goodness.
Goes for it.
Oh, my God.
And he's
Did you not see
fouled.
that travel, bro?
And he'll shoot 2. They're going to get Grumback for the foul. We'll have a look at it here. Right there. Just too much contact for the ref's liking. So Barnes is good on his first 69% free throw shooter on the season. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight, now 3 for 3. Make that 4 for 4. He went 1 for 2 last Friday when they played the Panthers. Jackson able to escape the pressure. Nice bounce pass, Jeff Ngandu. And Koa Thomas's putback is good. Lead back down to 3 now for the Reds, 60-57. And a foul called there. Have a look at this. They're going to get Connor Landau right here. Going to get him for a moving screen, I believe, is the call on that one. I missed the referee's signal. But regardless, it was a foul, and St. FX will get possession. Jackson drives, puts it up, and in. DJ Jackson. 2 more points to draw this into a 1-point game. Jackson, he's got 19 points now for the X-Men. Muscroft looking at the top. Pass around a little bit, and they'll find Connor Landau down low, working against Jeff Ngandu. Soft touch off the glass, but can't get it to fall, and Ngandu picked up the rebound. Jackson drives, powers through. Nice soft touch off the glass.
The same thing over and over again.
Draw the St. FX X-Men into the lead, 61-60.
Over and over again. He did it
watch out.
Oh!
Big Jeff Ngandu says no.
Times.
So we're going to have a look quickly at this nice basket from DJ Jackson. Nice soft touch in. And then a quickly up into Brandon Lyray's hands, and he drives, but Jeff Ngandu denies him at the rim. We start with Marcus Barnes out of the replay, spinning, working against Pennell. He'll air it out. Jeff Ngandu pick up the rebound and hand it off to Jackson. Quickly up now, Grumback, thought about 3. He'll fire it off the foot of Matthias Muscroft, and they'll get a kickball violation. It'll be St. FX ball. They'll have 18 seconds left on the shot clock, just under 3 minutes, 2:52 remaining on the game clock. Jackson, Pennell, Jackson, money. Marcus Barnes now in control for the Reds, calling the play as he's shadowed closely by Pennell. Tried to get a screen, but missed Mark Tobin. Now he gets the rock. They'll hand it off to Muscroft. Muscroft working hard. Nice shot there, but just too strong and bounced off of 2 or 3 different St. FX hands and out of bounds, and it'll be a UNB ball. First it hit Ngandu, and then Grumback, and then Jackson, and then Ngandu again, and then I think maybe Jackson one last time, and then out of bounds. Lyra to Tobin, and they're going to get Beals for the block. That'll put the St. FX X-Men up to 3 fouls now. Reds have 2 here in this third quarter. 2:21 left to play. A 3-point lead for the X-Men. Barnes set to inbound, trying to get it around Matt Pennell. Tobin now. Thought about a 3, couldn't get it off. Javardo Mitchell's deep 2 doesn't go, and Pennell picks up the rebound. Jackson now looking down court. He's got bodies down low. Driving, puts it up. Nice around the world, DJ Jackson.
Bro, this guy is so
nice left-handed finish.
So
holding off that right-sided attack from the UNB defenders.
Win MVP then. Shit.
Barnes drives. Nice soft touch. Tried to go for the lob was Javardo Mitchell, but Jeff Ngandu blocked that one. And here comes Jackson.
He's gonna score again.
And that one just rolls out unfriendly. Quickly up to Barnes. And he's fouled by Keontae Beals, and what a sequence that was. St. FX now up to 5-point lead. So that'll put Stfx up to 4 fouls. Reds with 2. And Barnes at the line for 2. Barnes 2 for 3 so far this evening. Now he's 4 for 4, now 5 for 5. I was looking at his 3-point shots. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. Make that 5 for 6, and I'll take the blame for that one as a commentator's curse. Armstrong now with the rock for the X-Men. Looking to get across to Grumbach. He does. Now Pennell, deep three-pointer. Just off the mark, and Barnes comes away with the rebound. Mark Tobin. He'll find Lyre. Now Barnes. Back to Lyre. Wide open three-pointer. Money. Lyre did great there. Had time to set his feet, settle the ball in his hands, and trigger a 3, all while wide open. Grumbach to Pennell. Back to Grumbach. Now back to Pennell for 3. Too strong. Lyre quickly up the floor. Now he'll slow things down. Watched by Armstrong is Lyre. Driving. And Javardo Mitchell slams it home.
How are they up? I left like
66-65. Reds lead. 36 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Armstrong now.
People are ridiculous, man.
Bounce past Pennell. Grumbach. 3. Money!
Thank you. Finally. Oh, I'm sorry.
20 seconds to go. Shot clock is
Are you
off.
serious?
15 seconds now for the Reds. Got to get busy on offense. Barnes watched closely by Pennell.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Looking for a screen from Javardo Mitchell. He gets one. Barnes three-pointer, no good. Beals goes up and blocked by Brandon Lyre.
What?
And there's no foul on the play.
At the end of the third quarter, UNB 66,
Stfx now leads 68-66 at the end of the third quarter. Folks, we're in for a shootout as we head down the stretch.
No foul. What was that whistle before then? I don't understand.
We'll have a look at some third quarter highlights and we'll break down your top scorers.
I'm confused.
For the Reds, I missed that S on the end there. Marcus Barnes, he's got 21 points. He was leading all scorers until DJ Jackson popped off, and he's now got 25. Marcus Barnes for the Reds, he's got 21. Brandon.
See what's going on here. They have no commentators? What's going on? I can't watch this shit. They can't afford commentators? What? What is 0-4? What's going on? Oh. That's what I'm talking about, Elijah. That's what I'm talking about, Elijah. Ooh, Isaiah. Tough. Dunk that bitch. For you.
Time to be an AUS basketball fan. Stfx outscored UNB in that third quarter, 22-20 for a 68-66 lead. And it's going to be an exciting race down the stretch here. As we mentioned earlier, these two teams will meet again tomorrow as they round out their head-to-head matchups and their seasons. It is senior night, or senior afternoon, I guess I should say, tomorrow here on Coach K Court. So if you're in Antigonish and able to, I highly recommend coming down. If not, we'll be here on AUS TV as a quick pass down to Keontae Beals starts the fourth quarter with an exclamation point with a three-point beauty. Eden Otsude now watched closely by Beals. Now a nice pass into Javardo Mitchell, whose shot doesn't fall. James now gets a pass from Armstrong. Now he gets it out to Matt Pennell. Now he gets it back from James, excuse me. Armstrong, wide open three in the corner. Cash money, Tariq Armstrong. 74-66 the lead. Stfx, 2 back-to-back unanswered three-pointers. UMB looking to respond. It's Eden Otsude working against his opposite number in Keontae Beals. He gets a screen and gets around him, but it's picked up by James. He hands it off. Quickly batted around is Edie now with the ball. He'll pass it off to Mark Tobin, who triggers a three of his own. He'll air it out, but he's fouled beyond the arc. Tariq Armstrong. And Tobin will shoot three. Have a look at this one here. Great ball movement. And then Armstrong just too overzealous coming down. A little bit of momentum carried him into Tobin. And he'll shoot three. Good on his first. And so while he's shooting his free throws, we'll remind you that Stfx Athletics and X Men Basketball, we want to thank our major partners for their continued support. That's Pepsi, Labatt, Under Armour, Cleve's Source for Sport, and Gabriel Pizza. And don't forget, fans can cheer on the blue and white in fresh Stfx gear by visiting goxgo.ca/shop for all your X-Men and X-Women merchandise needs. Tobin completes all three, as he went 3 for 6 last week, and he's 78% on the season from the charity stripe.
Yeah, don't play with me, gang. Come on, man. Don't piss me off.
And Gabriel Pizza. And don't forget, fans can cheer on the blue and white in fresh Stfx gear by visiting goxgo.ca/shop for all your X-Men and X-Women merchandise needs. Tobin completes all three, as he went 3 for 6 last week, and he's 78% on the season from the charity stripe. Brandon Lyre, and they'll send them out of bounds. Tariq Armstrong will inbound the ball, and Eden Otsude will have a seat on the Reds bench for a quick breather. He'll be back momentarily. It's James now for the X-Men with the ball. He'll pass it off to Pennell. Driving, waiting out his defender, putting it up and ringing it in and out. Matt Pennell just unlucky there. Quickly up now to Mark Tobin, working against Grumbach, and they get the ball back from the Reds in the hands of Gatlock James. James driving, nice step. Oh, a nice soft touch off the glass. 76-69, the lead now for the X-Men growing. 6-3 is the score here in the fourth. When he gets James in the trailer. James, Grumbach, backs out beyond the arc, bounces it into James. Now he gets it back. 3 points on the move, tough thing to do. And Keontae Beals fired that into the top row of the bleachers. Having a look at that. Bounce it off the rim and fired into the stands and off a few heads of the fans. But everybody all right, nobody works for wear. As Marcus Barnes works against Coat Thomas. He loses his defender, but he gets picked up by Grumbach. Backs out beyond the arc is Barnes. Watched closely by Grumbach, trying to lose him, driving, trying to back him down. Nice soft putback there by Connor Landell to make sure they put 2 points on the board. Lead down to 3. Armstrong. James. Beyond the arc, 3-point coming. Too strong. Armstrong tried to get the rebound, but Lyra did a great job batting that out of his hands. And they're going to call Gatlock James for the block. That'll be his second and the team's second foul. There's a 3-point lead for the X-Men. 6.5 minutes or so to go here in the fourth. Marcus Barnes.
Bro, stop pissing me off, man. What are you doing?
Of his hands. And they're going to call Gatlock James for the block.
Oh my goodness. Bro.
That'll be his second and the team's second foul. There's a 3-point lead for the X-Men. 6.5 minutes or so to go here in the fourth. Marcus Barnes in and out for the Reds. Zorgel thought about a three-pointer, but James closed on him too quickly. 3 points incoming. Rings in and out on Brandon Lyra. Stfx in control. DJ Jackson back out on the floor, looking to finish this thing out for the X-Men. He drives. Soft left hand off the glass and puts 2 points. Looking to.
What are you doing, man? Stop pissing me off.
Marcus Barnes now for the Reds, looking to respond, working against James. Puts it up, nice fadeaway, just off the mark, won't go. Kicked around. Jeff Ngandu almost kept it in bounds, but batted out of bounds instead.
Can't score.
Here's this nice pull-up by Jackson. Nice soft toss off the glass and just falls into the basket, and Stfx will call timeout. So they've reestablished their 5-point lead with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. As mentioned previously, tomorrow these two teams will meet again for the final home game here on Coach K Court of the 24-25 AUS Men's Basketball season. As we all know all too well, the AUS Championships in Halifax quickly approaching. And these teams looking to solidify their spot in the tournament. The standings still up for grabs. Stfx and Cape Breton, the only two teams in the conference who have clinched playoffs berths, because that's just how close the rest of these standings are. There's a three-way race between St. Mary's, Dalhousie, and Acadia for the remaining spot. Currently, it belongs to St. Mary's with a 7-11 record. They got 14 points. Dalhousie and Acadia close behind them. Dalhousie is at 6-11 record. Acadia was 6-12. Now, there is a caveat to where Memorial, if they lose their 4 remaining games, then St. Mary's will get in, along with either Dalhousie or Acadia, depending on how the rest of their seasons go. So the playoff picture is still yet to solidify for all the teams, except for 2, Stfx and Cape Breton. So UNB is sitting 4th right now, and they'd love to move up to 3rd with a win here tonight, provided UPEI loses. They are currently tied, but UPEI has the tiebreaker as the Reds go back to work. Lyra left wide open, but Jeff Ngandu said, not in my house.
No, the foul game.
Pennell, they'll find Jackson. Drives, pulls it up, and puts it in the basket. DJ Jackson is on fire this evening. DJ Jackson's up to 27 points on the night in 27 minutes played. He's averaging a point a minute. Landell looking for some help. He finds it in the form of Otsudi, who kicks it out to Zorgel. Three-pointer, too strong off the back iron. And Jeff Ngandu comes down with the board. 7-point lead now for the X-Men. 4:20 left to play here in the fourth. James. Jackson. James again. Does well to keep that in bounds. Errant pass from Jackson. 3 points. Just too soft off the front iron. Doesn't quite get there. Brandon Lyre, he'll kick it down to Connor Landell, who plowed through Jeff Ngandu, and then he gets back up, but Landell able to put the ball in the hoop and close the lead by 2. Down to a 5-point lead now, 80-75 in favor of the X-Men. Jackson gets a screen from Kawhi Thomas. Now he drives, pulls up and shoots. Just too strong, but Jeff Ngandu got the rebound. His shot too strong. Gets his own rebound, though. Third chance opportunity. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
I'm eating with my mouth. I can't even speak, man.
Jeff Ngandu, 51% free throw shooter. And so that'll go against Reese Zorogel. Out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, previously played with the UKC Blue Devils. Former teammate of, I guess not a teammate rather, but same team as Tariq Armstrong. Formerly played with King's College in Halifax as well. Lyra now calling the play, gets it over to Barnes. And they'll look to cut back into the 7-point lead. James watching his mark closely, loses him, and Connor Landell looking to get a bucket off rather, and he doesn't, but he's fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. Have a look at it here. Landell, he got it down to Lyra, and then he got it back to him. And he does well there. So Landell, he's 34.8% on the season. Went 2 for 5 last week and went 0 for on that first shot. And an empty trip to the basket for Lyre. So that's his first free throws of the night. James quickly over to Pennell, who does well to wait out his defender. Couldn't get the 3 points to fall. And they're going to call a foul on Jeff Ngandu, who went up and over the back of Mark Tobin. That'll be his third and the team's 4th foul. Quick ball movement. Pennell does well to wait out his defender. Fires off a 3, and then you can see Jeff Ngandu wrapped up with Mark Tobin, and then Tobin kind of had enough and slammed him down, and they called it on Ngandu. Watch this right here. Mixed up, a little bit of scuffle between the legs, a little bit of hip throw. And Antigonish natives will know that young man standing right there in the Black Reds basketball sweater. That is, of course, Anthony Sears from Antigonish, Nova Scotia. He's a scratch for tonight's game, playing with the Reds. So some Reds fans in attendance tonight, here to support Anthony Sears, is always appropriate. Great guy, Anthony.
Bro, these niggas cannot be. Is this score? No, this cannot be real.
After an exciting bit of basketball,
we're gotta be broken. There's no fucking way.
A little less than 3 minutes, but 2:50 left to play here in the 4th.
No fucking way. The scoreboard gotta be broken.
An 82-75 ball game in favor of the Stfx X-Men.
The scoreboard has to be broken.
So the real question is, how does this game end? Stfx is outscoring UNB 14-9 here in the 4th quarter. Stfx has outscored UNB in so far, including this one, 3 consecutive quarters, the 2nd, 3rd, and now the 4th. UNB had a 4-point lead at the end of the 1st quarter, and since then it's been back and forth. We are having some issues with the clock on your screen, so I'll keep you apprised of the time as we go. Connor Landell with a great putback there for the Reds. About 2.5 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. We'll, as we mentioned, having problems with the clock on your screen, so real. I'll keep you updated as we go.
The scoreboard is not broken, it's real.
James over to Jackson. Thomas now at the top. James down low, gets Thomas cutting to the basket, and Coat Thomas puts up 2 points for the X-Men. Thomas working against Burns. Driving, kicks out. Nice ball movement from the Reds. Three-pointer, money. Mark Tobin drains 3 points and cuts into the X-Men lead. So we're also having some issues with the score bug on your screen as well. The score now stands 80-84. Stfx leads. Jackson's shot no good. Jeff Ngandu's rebound, though, is good. 86-80 is the score. We're going to get that scoreboard off your screen, and I'll just keep you updated as we go. Time winding down, about a minute and a half left to go. Good rebound there from Gatlock James. 6-point ball game separates these two. Jackson pull-up jumper will not fall. Going to get an over the back potentially on Ngandu, but we'll have a look and see what they're going to call. So we have a red down on the far side of the court on opposite side of your screens. So he's going to get some attention from the Reds training staff. That's why they've stopped play. He is up and able to walk on his own power, and wincing a little bit, looks almost like a tight muscle or something like that, but that's Marcus Barnes, not somebody that the Reds want to lose, but he'll take a quick breather and be back in action either this game or tomorrow as well, because both these teams will play each other again tomorrow. So we know today we'll check in for Barnes, who's had himself a fantastic evening. He's got 23 points in 34 minutes played. The Reds set to inbound. And clock is back up and running on the bottom of your screen. Time and score is correct. Osude couldn't get the pass off. And that one's picked off by Jeff Ngandu. Coat Thomas driving. Nice soft touch into the basket. Extends the lead to 8. Less than a minute to play. Coat takes a hard hit from Connor Landell on the screen, drawing a foul, and it'll be Stfx ball. We'll have another look at this. Great ball movement and great pass there by Ngandu, and then Coat Thomas gets a nice friendly rattle and into the rim. We'll have a look right there. Bang, right into the shoulder of Connor Landell.
I think that was
So that was a borderline moving screen, but regardless, Stfx got the call.
We'll take it.
So we got about under a minute
not serious, fam.
left to play. It's
Like,
42 seconds left to
serious
play
at
coming
all,
out of the
bro.
timeout. So
That's
while
why I
they
don't live
draw up
stream
their
it.
last
What
plays,
the fuck is it?
I'll remind you that Stfx Athletics runs a weekly online 50-50 draw each Friday.
Give me
Next
something
draw
to be
happening
happy about.
on February 21st at 2 p.m. So to get in on this action, visit goexgo.ca/5050 to learn more and to play today. Great look there at UNB head coach Joe Salerno. Fourth season as head coach of the UNB Reds. In a previous life, he coached the Syria's men's national team to the FIBA Asia Cup. So Coach Salerno, no stranger to tight situations like this. 8 points down, 51 seconds to go. The clock on our stats board is a little off, so apologize for giving you the wrong time, but it's under 50 seconds to go now.
It's not broken.
Jackson lob pass to Thomas. James, nice ball movement. Thomas now beyond the arc, looking for some help. He's doubled. James, double comes again. Down to Pennell, got to get a shot off. 6 on the shot clock. James spins, bounces, and in. Gatlock James. 10-point lead now for the X-Men, the largest of the evening.
That shit's fucking
As
ridiculous.
Otsude tried to go end to end,
They
but
getting blown the fuck
Jeff
out.
Ngandu said no, and then we got a foul.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
I believe it's going to be on Connor Landell from the Reds for a hold. We'll have another look here at that nice
I thought
play
the
from
scoreboard was broken.
Hatlock James. Pulls up, bounce, and swish.
So I went and checked it. It's not broken, bro. They're getting blown out.
And then nice drive there by Otsude, and rebound picked off by Koat Thomas, and it kind of bounced around a little bit and ended up in a foul.
You cannot be serious.
So 15 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off. Jackson doesn't know that, and that's going to do it for tonight. So two statement wins for the Stfx teams this evening over the UNB Reds.
Player of the game for the Reds goes to number 1, Marcus Barnes.
That game, I don't know. Should I watch
So your player of the game from the UNB Reds, Marcus Barnes, number 1. Unsurprising, he had 23 points in 34 minutes played.
They're not making a comeback, bro. Let's see the stats for this game. Ooh, sports. Final. Okay. Video. Yo, where the box score at, bro? Don't piss me off. Live stats. Video. I don't want the video, bro. I want the box score. Where's the box score? Video. Oh, I want the box score. It's okay. There's other games, bro. There's literally other games I can watch. Let's see. Live. Basketball. Carlton and Queens. This game might be tough. This game might be tough. Yeah, this game won't be tough for sure. Yeah. We watching this. We're gonna watch this. Like, I can't watch these niggas no more, bro. We're gonna watch this.
Trying to go foul on his way up. He's gonna shoot two. Good on Ambrose for making sure, you know, if you're not gonna, it's not gonna.
I don't even, honestly, bro. I don't even watch.
And try to get a second chance.
U Sport. Okay, Queens, Carleton, Ottawa. What are the other top teams? Lakehead. That's 4. And then TMU. That's top 5 right there. So Queens, Ottawa, Carleton, Lakehead, and TMU. Top 5 right there, fam. Top 5.
And first free throw is good for Ambrose.
Let's actually see. What the standings looking like right now.
Second one's good as well.
Yeah. So I forgot about Brock. How can I forget about Brock? Okay. So top.
Ambrose right on him. Wamada going up.
Okay, going off record.
Don't think the shot's
Lakehead,
count there. Wamada's
Ottawa,
not happy with that one.
and then Carleton, Queens,
the GGs,
and then
that was just a little bit too after the call, so that one's no good.
Brock. Oh, so yeah, I got it right.
16 seconds left. Figure out what to do here for the GGs. Lamada.
How about you, man? Who
Go
you think?
left.
Who you think top 5
KK
team in
right on him,
OEA is right
stops
now?
him. Trying again. Ambrose is on him
I
this
don't
time.
like this camera
Looks
angle,
like,
bro. I don't like that.
looks like a foul on his way up. He's gonna shoot too.
Ooh. Man, they got the bench on. That's crazy.
Second
Might be
one's
a tough
good.
game, Fee. This is second quarter.
Casa to Okeke. Okeke now trying to get past the double team. Okeke going up. Okeke. Jesse put in that one firm for the Ridgebacks. Open three for the GGs. No good. KK picks up the defensive board. Zubair Saeed has to control the ball. They almost lost it. Saeed now. Great screen by Okeke, but looks like they're calling it an illegal screen. Maybe not a great screen after all. Ball's turned around, and I'm going to go over to the GGs.
Where's Ontario Tempest? They're 9-11. You know, tough last year. They might be out of play. Oh. I mean, almost 0-20. They really haven't won a game.
All right, folks, we'll return this one just shortly. You know, great thing to see from both teams here. I'm sure they got a lot to talk about. 4-point lead for the Ridgebacks. Very close on this one.
That's where our team. They might make it.
All right, folks. A minute 13 left into this half. Just letting you all know after the half, we'll be taking a 15-minute break until the second quarter. Sorry, the second half. I'm sure there's a lot of talk about it. Shut this half out here. A minute left to go. Get some points.
I hope that they might make a comeback, but then again, bro, it's Western. Bro.
No good. Picks up
Western,
the offensive board. Trying to find who to pass it to. Finds Justin, puts it up. No good again. Great hustle. Ref is saying the Ridgebacks touched it last, so it's going to go over to the GGs. GG's passed it in. Justin grabbed it, putting it up. Oh, good for the GG's for two here. Ridgebacks, not sure why they didn't stop the clock there. Anyways, Ridgebacks, 45 seconds left in this one. To Chahal, all back over to Zaid. Okeke being a little gentle with the screens down. Don't want a legal screen again. Zaid going up. No good. 2-point deficit. This might very well be the second last possession of this one here. Dragon trying to catch the lead, or at least tie it here. Dragon weighing the clock down. Dragon cross over on Casa. Dragon pump fade Casa on over to Guatemala. Guatemala takes a three and went around for a second, but it's good. Why is the clock not stopping? Okay, chuck it up, man. And it's no good. They stole the lead there for the last possession. GG's lead by one, and we will see you all back here in about
halftime's
15
everywhere,
minutes
bro.
for the second half.
Today's game is powered by Bruce Power, which provides 1/3 of Ontario's electricity with zero carbon emissions and cancer-fighting medical isotopes across the globe. The Oshawa Kicks Soccer Club is proud to be partnering with Ontario Tech's Ridgeback soccer programs. Visit us at oshawakicks.com for information on all of our programming. Let's go, Ridgebacks.
Live stats. Okay. 10.5 second.
The Ontario Tech
Man, they're all at
Ridgebacks would like to
halftime,
thank
bro.
our
We can't
sponsor,
watch the
Durham
damn game because they're all at half.
They offer braces and Invisalign to all ages. Visit their
Damn.
website at
Toronto slap. Whoa, 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 whoa.
for all
Whoa.
your orthodontics needs.
How is Toronto slapping Brock, my nigga? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sport Durham is a proud sponsor of the 2024 Bruce Power Youth Sports Men's Soccer National
No way,
Championships.
no
of
way, no
Ontario
way, no
Tech,
way.
including
No
hosting flag
fucking
soccer,
way.
walking soccer, and newcomer
Okay,
soccer
where's
tryouts
Toronto?
with Pickering
Where?
FC
Oh,
and
team.
Oshawa Kicks.
Nah,
From grassroots to major international events, Sport Durham's award-winning edge is to
Toronto is 7-13,
memorable
Brock is
participant
14-6.
experiences and lasting
How?
legacies. Collaborate with Sport Durham to host your
Shit.
best event yet. Visit durhamtourism.ca for things to do across Durham region's
Okay.
8 vibrant communities.
Let's see what other crazy shit is happening in the OUA.
Downtown Oshawa is a
Okay,
proud
Lakehead.
sponsor of the 2024
How is
Bruce
this being
Power Youth
close?
Sports Men's Soccer
Nipissing?
National
You
Championship.
guys only got 14
Oshawa's
Nipissing, bro?
downtown core is the heart of our community and a growing
Lakehead, where's
entertainment,
Lakehead?
arts,
You up here.
culture,
Nipissing is down
education,
here.
shopping, and dining district
Shit,
within
okay.
Durham region. Visit oshawa.ca/downtown to plan your next visit.
Oh my god. Algoma is beating Guelph? What is going on? What is going on, bro?
This is what girls do.
Golly. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, Guelph. I mean, Guelph is 7-13. Algoma hasn't won a game all season. 0-20. So, I mean, it's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. But them being up. Damn. What is going on? Okay. These halftime. Second. Wait, Carleton and Queens. There's 2 minutes left in that game.
Tech with a conscience. It's what Ontario Tech University stands for. It's more than our focus, it's our mission. As a future-forward university in the Greater Toronto Area, Ontario Tech is making a global impact. Technology must be used as a tool imagined by humanity to uplift society and protect our planet. We believe technology
Damn.
is inherent,
Oh,
and we intend
that's
to keep
something.
it
That's-
that way.
that's a delay of game.
I belong.
35 seconds left first half. Gales
I
by
belong.
6.
Saying I
Celia,
belong
bad
carries
pass
significance.
inside.
It goes beyond
Gales come
individual
up with it.
or
His
team
bodies are
performance.
all over the place, but then it's saved off of Ponting and out of bounds. So it'll stay with Carleton.
A message of empowerment, resilience, and the breaking of
Very
barriers.
aggressive last minute of play before they go into half. Can only assume that the Ravens are
Or
hoping to get a
representative
couple
of
extra
diverse backgrounds.
points on the board to match up that 45.
Gales brings back on Bailey, so they get bigger on defense. Carleton brings back on Smith, so they've got more.
Whites versus blacks.
27
Saying I
points,
belong
1
can also serve as a
Damn.
reminder to the
half,
students.
11 on the
A
shot clock
reminder
for
of the
Carleton.
importance of inclusivity,
go 2
equal
for 1.
opportunity.
And create an environment that celebrates and embraces diversity.
Grace Deacon, shot clock running out, just throws it up, misses, and away
Saying
come
I
the Gales.
belong is a
Plenty of
powerful
time.
affirmation.
Engen
That everyone has a rightful place in the sport.
pulls it out.
Looking
Ponting
forward to a great
to
evening.
the hoop.
It's a
Floater,
chance to
no.
obviously celebrate
Got it
all
back,
the successes
block,
from
got
this
it back
last year.
again. Spencer
We're really here.
just
the
dribbles
work
it
we
out.
do is on behalf
So the
of
Gales will
student
go into
athletes and the
halftime
coaches.
with a
So
6-point
special
lead.
shout out to the student athletes and the coaches. in the
Two
room today.
nationally ranked teams, and they're playing a dandy.
She helped
We're back
lead
in a bit
her
with the
team to
second
the
half.
Quigley Cup title.
You're watching
The
Gales Men's
23-24
Basketball
Oh, no,
on
these
OUA
halftime of the year
TV.
is Brock Badgers volleyball standout Sarah Roy. He was first team OUA All-Star, the 23-24 OUA Athlete of the Year from the Guelph Griffins, Max Davis.
Sport has changed society. Sport does reproduce the dominant values in society, but that means if we get it right, that we become part of that. And so a good message tonight is a big thank you to our OUA staff who was charged with dealing with the biggest conference in the country to make it work.
To my colleagues I've worked with in this room my whole time while at U Ottawa, thank you. It has been my pleasure to meet you.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
I've been working in this industry for
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
Thank the OUA staff.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
Accomplished here tonight over the course of the 23-24 OUA season. And it's really exciting to look forward. We've got some time off now, but we get to do it all again for the 24.
We're great playing.
Forward to a great evening. It's a chance to obviously celebrate all the successes from this last year. We're really here, and the work we do is on behalf of the student athletes and the coaches. So a special shout out to the student athletes and the coaches in the room today.
She helped lead her team to the Quigley Cup title. The 23-24 OUA Athlete of the Year is Brock Badgers volleyball standout, Sarah Gordon. He was first-team OUA All-Star, the 23-24 OUA Athlete of the Year from the Guelph Griffins, Max Davies.
Sport has changed society. Sport does reproduce the dominant values in society, but that means if we get it right.
Today's game is powered by Bruce Power, which provides 1/3 of Ontario's electricity with zero carbon emissions and cancer-fighting medical isotopes
with dealing with the biggest conference in the country to make it work.
The Oshawa Kicks Soccer Club is proud to be partnering with Ontario Tech's Ridgeback Soccer programs. Visit us at oshawakicks.com for information on all of our programming.
It has been my
Let's
pleasure
go
to meet you,
Ridgebacks.
to learn from every single one of you, to get to know you.
The
to
Ontario
share
Tech
some good
Ridgebacks would like
laughs
to thank our
together,
sponsor, Durham
and probably
Orthodontics.
some tears
They offer
too,
braces and
through
Invisalign
tough
to all
moments
ages.
that we've all
Visit their
supported one
website at
another.
www.durhamorthodontics.ca for all your orthodontic
Congratulations
needs.
to the 2023-24 JP Loosemore Award recipient, Carleton University's Jennifer Brent.
Sport Durham is a
I've been
proud
working in
sponsor
this
of the
industry
2024
for
Bruce
36
Power Youth
years.
Sports Men's
It's
Soccer
been an
National
incredible
Championships
career.
coming to
I've
Ontario
been
Tech,
so blessed and
including hosting
fortunate
blind
to work
soccer,
with so many great
walking
people.
soccer, and
Those
newcomer
that
soccer
look out
tryouts
for me,
with Pickering
those
FC
that
and
welcome
Oshawa
me,
Kicks.
and those that have
From
supported
grassroots to
Thank,
major
the
international
OUA
events,
staff
Sport Durham's
and board
award-winning
for this
edge is the care we take to create memorable participant experiences and lasting
It's a real
legacies.
pleasure to look back
Collaborate
on
with
everything
Sport
that
Durham
the
to
folks
host
in
your
this
best
room
event yet.
have
Visit
accomplished here
durhamtourism.ca
tonight
for
over
things
the
to
course
do
of the
across Durham
23-24
Region's 8
OUA
vibrant
season.
communities.
And it's really exciting to look forward. We've got some time off now, but we get to do it all again.
Downtown Oshawa is a proud sponsor of the 2024
season.
Bruce Power Youth Sports Men's Soccer National Championship. Oshawa's downtown core is the heart of our community, and a growing entertainment, arts, culture, education, shopping, and dining district. Visit oshawa.ca/downtown to plan your next visit.
This is what girls do.
Share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by
Tech
people
with a
who
conscience.
challenge them to
It's
think
what
bigger.
Ontario Tech University
And communities
stands
that
for.
support them
It's more
at
than
every
our
turn.
focus. It's our mission. As a
In the
future-forward
classroom.
university
And
in the
way
Greater
outside of
Toronto
it.
area, Ontario
you wanna set
Tech is
yourself up
making
for
a global
success,
impact. Technology must
If you want to
be
give
used as a
yourself the
tool
tools to
imagined by
achieve any
humanity
goal,
to uplift
There's no better
society
place
and
to
protect
begin
our planet.
than
We believe
Queens.
technology is inherently human.
We challenge.
And we intend to
We
keep
support.
it that way.
You succeed.
I belong.
I belong. You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest
Saying I
story
belong carries
starts right here.
It goes beyond individual or team performance.
A message of empowerment, resilience,